Hello everyone, it's DiegoDoom here. Today I'm bringing another review. Today I'll be reviewing SH Monster Arts Gigan 2004. This version of Gigan comes from the 2004 film Godzilla Final Wars. In the film, Gigan is revived by the Exilians to aid in their conquest to conquer the Earth. Gigan's first major task was to stop the EDF from freeing Godzilla, who was encased in ice. The EDF used the battleship Gotengo to free Godzilla from his icy prison. After suffering many attacks from Gigan, the EDF manages to fire off enough missiles to free Godzilla. Godzilla makes quick work of Gigan by destroying Gigan's head with his atomic breath. Later in the film, Gigan is revived and enhanced by the Exilians. Gigan's newly rebuilt body now sports a new head, extra armor plating, and dual chainsaws on both arms. Be sure to check out the 2004 film Godzilla Final Wars. It's a great film. SH Monster Arts Gigan 2004 is another fantastic release in the SH Monster Arts line. Gigan has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, fantastic accessories, and a great range of articulation. First, let's admire the box. Now that we're done admiring the box, let's go ahead and take a look at Gigan's accessories. Gigan comes with its upgrade set. This set consists of one additional horn, an additional pair of mandibles, one additional neck, and a pair of double-pronged chainsaw forearms. First, let's take a look at the mandibles. The mandibles are very nicely sculpted and very nicely painted here. You'll notice the mandibles are more serrated and they have a very nice metallic silver paint up going on. Definitely very cool. Next for the horn, it is the same story, metallic silver, and also it is more serrated, so pretty cool there. We have our additional neck here, metallic silver for the armor plating. It's very nicely detailed, absolutely fantastic here. Then also, we have the skin portion of Gigan that matches very well with the body. Definitely very cool. Then finally, we have my favorite part, the pair of dual-pronged chainsaw forearms here. Now these are absolutely fantastic. We have a very nice metallic silver that is weathered, so pretty cool there. And also the spike portions here on these forearms are rubber, so it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, these do not spin, but I don't mind that at all. Now, how this all attaches, we'll first start with the forearms. These can be easily attached. All we have to do is grab our figure here. We'll zoom out some and push things way to the back because Gigan is a very large figure. So all we have to do is pop off our current arms like so, pretty simple, and then just peg these in because there's ball joints inside the forearms themselves into Gigan's forearm, and they'll click into place, and that's it. So very nicely done there. Definitely very cool. Next, to upgrade the neck area here, we're going to tilt up quite a bit and get Gigan in the frame as best we can. We'll move our light source around. So what we're going to have to do is first pop off the heads. Get some more light over here. So we're going to pop the head off like so. Just be kind of careful here. So pop this head right on off. So that's it there. This neck does have a free spinning piece. Keep up with this and try not to break this because these spikes here on the neck seem to be a little bit fragile. So next we're going to pop off the neck itself here on the figure, trying to keep this all in focus. So we're going to pull this off as best we can. Just be extra careful. It is very hard popping off this neck. And when I first tried this, I separated the upper torso from the lower torso. And the neck stayed in. So it's a very tight connection. So do be mindful of that. So we'll grab our upgraded neck and simply pop this into place. Trying to keep this all in focus here. Make sure to tip in the front portion of the neck first. So we're going to tip that in like so. So just down like that. Push this in and it should click into place, and this is very tight connection there. There we go. Next we'll grab our head that we just removed, which is right here, and we're going to add our mandibles and our extra horn. So one of the mandibles just now fell out, so that saves us one step. So get this one out, get that one out. We'll grab our new stuff here. So we have our more serrated mandible here, which is like this. So we push that in like so. Trying to keep this all in focus. Grab our other mandible. Simply peg it in to the hole on the side of the head. Just get that in there like that. Pretty simple. Then we'll grab the horn here, peg that into the top like so, and that's it. So we have the upgraded head. Then all we have to do is simply attach the head to the body. So we'll keep this on focus as well. Straighten out the ball joint here, pop the head on like so, and that's it. So now let's take a moment to step back and admire our newly upgraded Gigan. Now we have Gigan fully upgraded and it looks absolutely fantastic. Each of the accessories have a fantastic sculpt and fantastic pan applications. The accessories are also very easy to swap on and off of this figure. Now, one thing to be cautious of: when attaching and removing the neck parts, please be extra cautious. It can be a very tight connection at times, and if you're not careful, you run the risk of separating your figure's body or possibly snapping a ball joint. So please be careful. Now that we have the accessories out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the Gigan figure itself. Gigan has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic pan applications, and a great range of articulation. First, to start with the head. We can look very high up, very far down. We can look left and right. Also, the neck has a nice range of movement. You'll notice also in the neck here, there is this one free spinning piece, so do be mindful of that. It can make things look awkward at times. Moving down to the shoulders here, you'll notice these shoulder pads will move out of the way as you're articulating the arms. The arms have a nice range of motion. You can also rotate these a full 360. The arms come out about this high. We have a nice bend here in the elbows. Also, there is a slight swivel. As we all know, the hooks are on ball joints, so we can tilt and spin these pretty freely. Moving on to the back here, you'll notice the wings can actually open up, which is pretty cool. And also the center wing can be pulled up some for a very nice flight mode, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, for the upper chest here, there is some movement going on, but I would advise not moving the upper chest, and I'll explain why. When you move the upper chest here, like so, it will expose this buzzsaw here. And as you can see, this gap is not pleasing at all. When I got this figure right out of the box, I noticed my buzzsaw was fully exposed. I had to grab a hairdryer, heat up the mid portion until it was squishy soft, and push this back in, and once it cooled down, everything stayed into place. And also in the back, if you move the upper chest quite a bit, it exposes the pegs here for the wings, so that's not too good. So in my opinion, I would recommend not moving this upper chest at all, even though it can move. So if you want to lean backwards, just do it from the legs and the knees. So moving down to the legs here, we can kick forward about this much, backwards about this much, and come out to the side just a little bit. There is a slight thigh swivel. We have a nice bend here at the knee. The feet can tilt and swivel. The toes are articulated also. These toes are nice cold die cast. Moving on to the tail here, it has an absolutely fantastic range of articulation. The tip can spin, but also there's something to be scared about with this tail. Now you'll notice here, the spines are awfully bunched up, and that's not too good because if you move the tail around quite a bit, you'll notice the spines will start bumping into one another. So just be careful moving this tail. You don't want your spines to bump into one another and eventually break. So again, just be cautious here because I really don't like how these spines start banging into one another once you move the tail around. So just be careful, please. In terms of sculpted paint apps, Gigan is truly stunning. So let's start with the head here. We'll zoom in and keep this on focus. So we have our metallic silver for our horns going down our neck. Absolutely fantastic. We have the metallic silver here for our beam lamp, the compound red here for our eye visor, metallic silver from the mouth and mandibles. Getting into the teeth here, you'll see they're very nicely done, a nice white. Also, we have the black tongue on the inside. Now, I must admit, the teeth here are awfully round this time around, but I'm not really too worried about it. It's okay that they're not as sharp as they should be, but we'll just kind of let that one slide because this figure is truly stunning. For the body, you'll see the very nice metallic navy blue going on, all the texture detail as well. Absolutely fantastic. Also, you'll notice here we have these metallic silver rivets going throughout the body, which is pretty cool. So we have some here on the neck. For the upper chest, we have our buzzsaw and our spikes going on, more of the metallic silver rivets. Definitely very cool. Check out all that detail. Truly stunning here. Then we have our blades, as you can see, a very nice weathered metallic silver going on. We have the grappling hooks as well. Definitely very cool. Down the rest of the body, we have our metallic silver spiked kneecaps, our spikes in our calves, our spurs, and our toes. The wings here are done in a very nice, vibrant red. Very nicely done here. Then on the tail, we have the metallic silver for the plates here and also the spikes. These are also weathered. Very nicely done. Then we have our claw portion as well on the back. So this figure is truly stunning. As you can see, no amount of detail was spared on this figure. I am very impressed with Gigan. I think this is another milestone in the SH Monster Arts line for sure. This is definitely very cool. Now that we have the Gigan figure out of the way, let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. For size comparison, first up we have Gigan for our Godzilla 1994 figure, and as you can see, Gigan is a very tall figure. Next we'll grab our Super Mechagodzilla figure. Again, Gigan is still very large, very nice there. Next we'll grab our Godzilla 1995, aka Burning Godzilla here. And as you can see, even still, Gigan is huge as compared to our other Monster Arts figures. Now let's go ahead and grab our Godzilla 2000 figure here. Again, Gigan is still huge as compared to our G2K figure, but they look great together. Then we'll go ahead and grab Kiru here, and Kiru comes pretty close, but still Gigan is taller. So, wow. I am very surprised at how big Gigan is compared to the rest of our SH Monster Arts figures. Now, I definitely don't think that means he's out of scale or anything like that, but still, this is very cool. And then for the fun of it, let's go ahead and grab some figures from other lines. So first up, we have our Ultra Act Ultraman Jonias anime color version. Again, this is my favorite Ultraman. Looks pretty cool. Very nice there. Next, we'll grab our Super Robot Chugokin Mazen Kaiser, which is my favorite super robot. And as you can see, Gigan is bigger than Kaiser. Pretty cool there. And then finally, let's go ahead and throw in another kaiju that is not from the SH Monster Arts line, and that is the Ultra Act Godzilla. So, as you can see, Godzilla and Gigan are roughly the same height, so it's very nice there. Now let's take a moment to back up and compare Gigan to some of our larger Monster Arts figures. Now we have Gigan for larger Monster Arts figures, and they all look absolutely fantastic. We have Biollante, King Ghidorah, Gigan, and Destroya. As you can see, Gigan is a fairly tall figure and is not much shorter than our larger Monster Arts figures. Now that we have the size comparisons out of the way, let's go ahead and conclude this review. To conclude the review, SH Monster Arts Gigan 2004 is another fantastic release in the SH Monster Arts line. Gigan has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, fantastic accessories, and a great range of articulation. This figure is definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. I absolutely recommend that everyone pick this figure up. Also, be sure to check out the 2004 film, Godzilla Final Wars. It's a great film. This has been another review by DiegoDoom. Thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned for more figure reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe.